Do we have to watch this?
It's tradition.
In some cultures, so is castration, but that doesn't mean we've got to do it every year.
If you keep on moaning, maybe we'll start.
This is pathetic.
Rimmer, it's Christmas Day. Can't you just be happy for one day a year?
It's this film. I've seen it 100 times. It's not even in colour.
It's a Wonderful Life is the greatest Christmas film ever made.
It's a pile of sentimental, indulgent rubbish.
Doesn't it fill you with hope? Doesn't it warm your heart?
The only thing warming my heart at the moment is Crichton's cranberry sauce substitute. What was in that stuff?
Pork jelly and aniseed oil.
Absolutely revolting.
So you don't want a butty then?
He's losing his grip on reality. How can you put these things in your mouth? I mean, what's that you're drinking? Eggnog?
Nah, run out of that years ago. Crichton did his best though.
So what is it?
Lardnog. He really makes an effort, you know. Christmas doesn't mean anything to him, but he still tries to make it special for us. It's pretty touching.
George is a good guy. Give him a break.
I hate Christmas.
Oh, here we go. Bah humbug.
Yes, bar humbug. Exactly. You're forced to give gifts to people you don't even like. And you have to socialise with people you only see once a year and sit and watch gormless films like It's a Wonderful Life. The levels of gluttony are unbelievable too. I mean, what other time of the year would you sit down and eat an entire turkey dinner, followed by sweets and chocolates and sandwiches and snacks and pints of eggnog at a time? It's unbelievable.
Right, fine. We won't talk about it. Just watch the film.
Tonight's his crucial night, you're right. We'll have to send someone down immediately. Whose turn is it?
That's why I came to see you.
Did you open your present?
Yeah, Rastabilly Skank CD.
The best of Rastabilly Skank CD.
Right.
Him up right along.
Did you like it?
Of course I like it, Rimmer. That's why I bought it in the first place. You borrowed it off me the first week we were aboard, remember? I haven't seen it since.
Oh, well, I'll have you know a lot of thought went into that gift, Listy. More than yours, anyway.
What was wrong with mine?
4 cans of lager I can't drink, and a green cravat.
A silk green cravat.
Well, I'm sure it will make a rather fetching accessory when we make it back to Earth and I fulfill my life's ambition of getting married to Orville the Duck. Until then, I'll just have to keep it safely locked away in my drawer of useless crap.
Well, I'm sorry, okay. It's hard to know what to get somebody you don't really know or like when you're stuck in deep space.
I mean, might I perhaps win my wings?
Do we have to have that thing here?
What?
His eyes are following me around the room every time I move.
He's offline.
It's making me very uncomfortable. What is that stuff he's floating in?
I think it's WD-40. Leave him alone. He spent hours cooking that big dinner for us earlier. He deserves a rest. Christmas isn't just for humans, you know. That's his way of unwinding.
Dear, what's all this nattering? I'm trying to get some sleep here.
Hey ho.
Alright, dude. What are you watching? Gordon, Bennett, not this again. That tape must be more worn than Rip Van Winkle's pyjamas.
It's tradition. I used to watch this film with my grandmother every year on Christmas night. We used to sit in front of the fire underneath the Christmas tree and watch this film every year. It's one of my earliest memories. And when it finished, I used to get this warm, cosy feeling inside, all fuzzy. And she'd take me up to bed, tuck me in, and she'd smile and say, "Merry Christmas, David." She was the only person who used to call me David. Everybody else used to call me Dave, or Fat Boy, but not Grandma. Merry Christmas, David. And everything used to feel just right, you know. I remember thinking if I could stop time and live in just one moment for the rest of my life, that's the moment I'd live in, where I was truly happy.
I had one of those moments one Christmas night. My family all went back to visit relatives on Io, and I had the whole place to myself for the first time ever. A girl in my history class, Melissa Premier, her name was, lovely girl. She had a little snub nose and these cute little bags under her eyes that I found really adorable. Anyway, she'd been paying me attention for weeks, and when I told her I was spending Christmas alone, she offered to come and spend the evening with me. I couldn't believe it. I had it all lined up. Nicely chilled bottle of Beaujolais, 25 pigs in a blanket, and my brand new magnetic Scrabble set. The scene was set for a marvellous evening of entertainment.
Yeah, sounds like it. What woman could resist?
She shows up at my door half an hour late, with her blonde glamour model best friend. A pair of them wearing nothing but see-through negligees under their fur coats.
You what? Get out of town, you jammy git.
They said they'd come for their Christmas gift. I was their naughty little Santa and they'd come to empty my sack.
Smecking hell, a Christmas threesome. Was it good?
I don't know. I fainted before they even came through the door. It turned out that my brother Frank had put them up to it, filmed the whole thing and sent it into a late-night blooper show on Channel 27 for $250. My life was a misery that year. I had to change schools. But at least I can say in all honesty that I was once offered a threesome. You do that?
I can go one better.
You don't mean... What? Surely not. 3 women?
Oh yeah.
3? But that's impractical. I mean, what would be the point? Polly!
Help you down.
What? Do you know that Liz has had sex with 3 women at the same time?
Yeah, I had a foursome.
Yeah, you probably needed to. How did you find 3 women to sleep with you?
You know, it were nothing really, just an old girlfriend and a couple of her mates. Got a bit rowdy one night after a few snake bites, and hey presto, she was a bit of an animal actually. She had a great enthusiasm for sex, you know. It was really infectious.
The sex?
The enthusiasm.
I've always had great enthusiasm for sex, and it only grew the longer I went without it.
You've had your share. You're not the virginal no-hoper you make yourself out to be, man. I've seen you, remember? Our first Christmas on board, before the accident, Planet Leave, the Blue Panther bar.
Oh, God, the Blue Panther bar. I blame you for that entirely.
Me? What did I do?
You gave her your endorsement. You convinced me to go up to her in the first place.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You said you'd been watching her dancing and she looked really fit.
No, I said I'd been watching her dancing and she looked like she was having a fit.
I specifically remember you saying she was pretty and attractive.
Pretty unattractive, I said.
Well, it was really loud in there, and Peterson had been putting home-brewed absinthe in my drink all night. How can I be held responsible?
You took her back to your hotel room though, didn't you?
That was the worst night in my entire life. Have you ever known a woman to cry in moments of passion?
Well, I suppose. Some women do get quite emotional during sex.
During? She cried before we'd even started. I just gave up in the end and went to sleep. When I woke up, she was gone. She'd stolen my shoes. What was she even going to do with them?
Look, do you mind, Rimmer? All this talk about sex on Christmas Day, it just isn't appropriate.